excess sound that is created by human activities, that is called as noise pollution. And you have different types of noise, namely industrial noise, transportation noise, and neighborhood noise. Okay, you have different types of noise. So industrial noise means sound or noise pollution that is caused by machineries. So if you observed some heavy machineries, they produce excess sound, so that it will lead to noise pollution. So mechanical saw and drilling, it produces more noise. Also transportation noise, road traffic, and then rail traffic, and then motor, scooter, cars, and all that noise also, it will lead to different problems. So blaring loudspeaker is one important reason for this noise pollution, like that bursting of crackers. That is also another source for this noise pollution. Some industries, if you see, they use big machineries that are not um, capable of reducing the noise. Okay, some industries, they use big machineries, so naturally you can observe more noise in that region. So workers in these industries, sometimes they need to wear ear plugs and all, to reduce this effect of this noise. Also sometimes if transportation, due to transportation, you can observe noise in some places. It is aeroplanes produce more noise. Also construction activities, like constructing dams, bridges, and all bridges, flyovers, this also, it will lead to noise pollution. So if you see the effects of this noise pollution, it can lead to different problems. So it affects the health of human beings. That is, in factories and all, if workers, if they are exposed to high noise level, then it can damage the inner ear hearing cells. And sometimes a very high noise level, it may lead to loss of hearing also. So in factories, when workers, when they're continuously exposed to some high noise level, they need to wear some earplugs or ear muffs to reduce the noise level. If they are exposed to high noise level, and if they are not reducing the noise level, then it can lead to loss of hearing at one particular stage. Also sometimes you can observe that noise pollution, it can lead to the general sickness, it can lead to during travel, sometimes it can lead to accidents also. So when a person is continuously exposed to this noise, sometimes he or she may not get enough sleep, and in turn this, it will affect their health. So if there is noise pollution, then there is your sleeping pattern also, sometimes it may be getting disturbed if you have this noise pollution. Also some people, they get irritated due to this noise pollution. If you have noise pollution, if you have blaring loudspeaker, then naturally some people, they may not be able to concentrate on their studies, or they may not be able to concentrate on their work. So naturally some people, they get irritated due to this noise pollution. Also some people, they get headache, as I told you. And some people, they get different health problems due to this noise pollution. Okay, sometimes it can lead to mental distress, even heart attack, nervous breakdown. Like that, it can lead to different problems, increased heartbeat. Okay, like this, it can lead to different effects. So noise pollution, it all not only affects human beings, even it affects some pet animals also. So some, you can observe that some domestic animals, they may be getting more aggravated due to this noise pollution. So when they are exposed to high noise levels, some animals, they may behave aggressively due to this noise pollution. So you have different effects for this noise pollution. It can lead to different health problems in human beings. So now that you know the effects of this noise pollution, you should think about controlling this noise pollution. So how you can control this noise pollution is, one simple method is source reduction. So source reduction means it is to stop the noise before it is getting generated. So it refers to applying control measures right at the noise source. So you can provide rubber pads on the foundry of some heavy machinery. So if you provide rubber pads, then naturally you can prevent this noise pollution. Also control at the transmission path. If noise is not controlled in the source, then naturally you can have some barriers and you can prevent this noise pollution. So for that only, in some rooms and all, you might have observed that they used to have thermocol linings. Why they have thermocol linings means, then if you have a barrier, then naturally you can prevent the noise pollution. Also, you can stay away from some noise producing areas, and you can see to that you are not getting affected due to this noise pollution. Also, high levels of noise, usually it is produced from some heavy machineries and from loudspeakers. So if you stay away from these areas, then naturally you can prevent this noise pollution. Also by planting more trees, because the trees, if you see, it is a good noise absorbent. So if you plant more trees, then naturally you can reduce the noise level. So there are different methods through which you can control this noise pollution. So you can control it at the receiving end. So in some cases, the noise level can be reduced in the source level and the transmission path. So in this situation, individual protection devices like ear defenders, ear plugs, ear muffs and all, you can use it to control this noise pollution. So in heavy machineries, it is persons working in heavy machineries and all, they need to go for proper steps through which they can control this noise pollution. They can wear individual protection devices like ear defenders, ear plugs, ear muffs, and through that they can control this noise pollution. Also, they can go for lubricating the machine parts. Naturally, if you lubricate the machineries in industries by using some grease or oil as lubricants, and naturally the friction between the moving parts will be getting reduced. So when the friction gets reduced, then naturally you can prevent this, reduce this noise pollution. Also, in persons working in some industries, annual audiometric checkup, it is needed to reduce this noise pollution, to see to that this noise pollution, they are not getting affected due to this noise pollution. Also, as I told you, planting trees and shrubs also, that is also one important step through which you can control this noise pollution.